Good morning, welcome back to BTHQ Banter week 9. It is Friday. Today has been mental. It is only 9:10 but I've just about scraped it into working time for my class at past and craft club. It's still half term here in the UK, so obviously I needed to do something with the children today. Tom has gone to a friend's house. His lovely friend's mum agreed to have him from 8:30 this morning, and I dropped Izzy off at one of those activity camp things that you can put the kids into for the day. But I completely and utterly forgot that the poor child's going to need feeding and she needs to take a packed lunch, so we had to scrape into the supermarket first thing this morning and grab her a meal deal and a cereal bar. So I'm sure she'll have a lovely day. Anyway, it's Friday, as I said, which normally means lots of fun here at BTHQ. We've got a busy craft club this morning with lots of people coming, and I'm running a Tilly and the Buttons day today in Unit 1, and we're going to be making all sorts of lovely Tilly garments. So let's see how the day rolls. So we're busy. I've cut out my Stella hoodie. I'm going to use this gorgeous bird fabric as my lining. Helen is busy sewing her Cleo, and the girls are next door at craft club. Hello. So everyone's quietly counting. Oh, Alison's gone. But Alison here and Carol are both crocheting on the honey cardigan. And what are you doing, Dad? Are you still on your jumper? Still on your jumper. And Maddie's busy doing her shawl. So they're all counting away. I've got a hood. I've got a hood with birdies in it. And it's all top stitched. And my buttonholes worked. So Helen's finished her Cleo, but the naughty people at Prim didn't put the pins for the buttons in the fastening packet, so we can't actually completely finish it off, but look at her beautiful top stitching. Well done. Everybody's finished and gone home. I've almost finished my Stella. I just need to stitch the cuffs on and hem it. But I'm pooped, and whilst the kids are being entertained for another couple of hours, I actually think I'm going to go home and have a little bit of a nap, and then I'm going to pick them up. Good morning, it's Saturday and I've just got in. It's 9:15. We have a really quiet day here at BTHQ today. I think it's because it's the end of the half-term holidays, so people are getting ready to go back to school. Oh dear, nope, no more. So Maddie has got part 2 of her pattern drafting class today. She's going to be working with the lovely Serena to make herself a top, and also she's doing some part 1 stuff with another client, and I'm just in to help out. I've got a get to know your sewing machine this afternoon, but other than that I am not officially teaching, so we shall see what I manage to get up to today.
That's something new, isn't it?
You learn something new every day at BTHQ. Apparently, if I put this cutting mat out in the sun, so I've put it on the boot of my car, the sun will warm it up and it will flatten out the lumpy bumpy bit that's in it. We shall see. Do you not do another 12 with calico first?
No. Because we know the 12 bits.
Yay. I'm like, I'm not brave enough. So I've just finished my Stella hoodie and I'm currently sewing up a sample for a new online class. It's kind of come out of nowhere. I had a message yesterday from one of my clients asking me to take a look at something she'd seen online that she was a bit stuck on. One thing led to another, and now I'm developing a brand new online class. Affectionately named the Hazy Days cushion. So Tracy Hayes, this one's for you. Well, that didn't work. It's been outside all day and it's still got a big ruck in it.
It's not warm enough yet.
It's not hot enough yet. It needs to be summer. So we'll try it again in a couple of months' time. Until then, we've got a bumpy mat. So sadly, the lovely lady who bought her machine to see me for a get to know your sewing machine has left. Her machine unfortunately has died. It was a beautiful vintage Frista Rossmann, but it hasn't been used for about 30 years and it's all jammed up and seized, so it needs to see the sewing machine doctor. So she's going to come back in maybe later next week, which means I have a couple of spare hours on my hands, so I am going to join these lovely ladies behind me and sit and do a spot of crochet in the lounge.
Are you counting, Leslie?
Oh, just thinking. I was just thinking, what's a treble? The stitch you've been doing like constantly throughout that project. Brain empties. Oh, I like it when that happens. You get back and you think, I just need one more stitch to be able to do that increase at the end of my row. And what do you have? One more stitch at the end of your row. That's how it should work.
Good morning, it is Monday and I'm here at the studio at 9:20. It's a really quiet day today on the teaching front. I've got the lovely Avril in again this morning for a bit of one-to-one crochet help. But I do know that quite a few ladies are planning on coming in and enjoying the lounge this morning. They've arranged their own little private knit and natter, and we may be seeing Lou and Tay back to snip some more dresses. So I'm not really sure how the day will pan out. Let's see. Well, that looks like a completely uneventful day, doesn't it? Because I filmed nothing. I didn't pick the camera up once. Everyone's gone home and I'm just locking up and going home myself. But sorry, sometimes I forget. I did have three lovely ladies in the Knit and Natter Lounge today. Lou and Tay did come in and cut some more of their dresses. If you watched BTHQ Banter last week or the week before, you would have seen them busy doing that. And yeah, that's that really for today. I have prepped and set up for tomorrow. We've got beginners sewing starting, a new course of that starting in the morning, and then beginners crochet starting in the afternoon. So we've got a nice busy day tomorrow, so hopefully I'll remember to pick the camera up. Good morning, it is Wednesday and the kettle is boiling, which is probably really noisy. Let me move. So today we have week 1 of another 3-week beginners sewing class starting, and this afternoon we have week 1 of our crochet for beginners starting. I've then got a visit from the lovely Tim and I'm hoping to get a bit of sewing done. And the good news is the postman has just brought me my final skein of yarn for my honey cardigan. If you've been following on Instagram or if you are in our free Facebook group, you'll know we're running a crochet along for the Truly Hooked honey cardigan at the moment, and sadly I ran out of yarn right at the very end, so I've had to order another skein. So that means I can get that finished in the next couple of days, which is very exciting. So let's see what happens today, and hopefully this time I'll remember to pick up the camera. So we're an hour into our crochet for beginners class. We've got everyone fervently crocheting away behind me. They've mastered the chain and they're now just moving on to their double crochet. It's always interesting how people's hands change even an hour into the class. Rita here is doing what I like to affectionately call nooking, where she's wrapping her yarn around her hook because she's a knitter. You're a nooker.
He would get quite excited at his age.
Whereas this is a more traditional way for me to hold my hook and yarn anyway.
So I'll come to the end. Do we want to count them all?
You come to the end, you want to count your stitches. Okay, so remember what I said, the loop that's on your hook doesn't count as anything. But you can see that it's coming out of a V. So you have to do this before you chain. So you can see the V there, that's stitch number 1. Count back towards the end.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Perfect, and that's how many you should have, 9 stitches. So now you can chain 1, turn and go again. And each time you do a row, make sure you've got 9. Tim's arrived and it's sunny, so we're going outside. We're going to go around the back to the field and hope that nobody looks at us. But he's been telling me about Kinder Bueno donuts. What kind of a personal trainer eats Kinder Bueno donuts?
I don't eat them. Oh God, they fall down. I don't eat the donut.
You are going to eat the donut.
I'm not going to eat the donut.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm not. This is for Catherine.
Look, see, look, aren't we lucky?
Oh, God.
This is out the back of Beautiful Things. You might have seen some of our photographs out here before. We've been jumping up and down in that field, and that's a public footpath. So when I go on all my weird and wonderful long walks in my lunch break, that's where I go. It's miles away. So we're going to come out here and enjoy the sun.
Right, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Make sure my form's good.
Yeah. Straight back. So you got to do 45 seconds of these.
This is so nice.
I know, it's glorious, isn't it?
Those exercises exercising pleasurable. The sun's out.
The sun's out. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest there. Well done. Love that. Smashed it. Easy. Easy peasy.
There has been an awful lot of tea drunk in the last 2 days. There's 2 layers of cups in there. Heading home to the dishwasher. Alexa, stop. So my final ball of yarn.
Goodbye.
Sorry, that was Alexa. So my final ball of yarn arrived from John Arbon Textiles. So now I can finish off my honey cardigan, which is really, really good. So I've just caked it up. I'm ready to take it home. I'm going to quickly finish cutting out this pattern. It is Butterick B6318. It's one of their retro patterns. And I'm going to make this version here. And there goes the phone. I'll be back. Good afternoon, beautiful things. Yes, it is. No worries, my love. Good to see you so keen. Brilliant. No problem. We'll see you next. I'll see you Friday. Oh, thank you. I will do. Bye. That's lovely. That's one of my ladies from this morning's sewing class. She's super, super keen. She wants to get herself booked onto everything and start making everything like right now, which is always really, really cute. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, the Butterick pattern. So all I'm doing at the moment is cutting out the tissue paper pattern. I don't think I'm going to get round to cutting the fabric out. No, it's 4:30, so probably not. I'm just gonna have a little bit of a tidy up, and then I'm gonna get my shopping list ready for tomorrow because I'm off to the knitting and stitch show. So I need to have a look at some patterns, see what I want to sew potentially in the future, have a look at what fabric I need, so that I at least go with a little bit of an idea of what I might want to buy. I'm not going to buy loads and loads of stuff. You heard it here first. But I do like to always go with a little bit of an idea. And I know that one of the things I want to do is make a waistcoat for Mr. Mac. So I've got a pattern for that. I'm going to go home tonight and measure him up, and then hopefully I can get some fabric for that. Otherwise, I'm fairly open to seeing what takes my eye, which can often be quite dangerous. So I'm going to say goodbye for now, because as I say, knitting and stitch show tomorrow. I will do a separate vlog for that, so that will go up. By the time you see this on Friday morning, I will be busy teaching back in the studio, and we'll be starting, is it week 10? Is this week 9? This is week 9, yeah. We'll be starting week 10 of BTHQ Banter. That is madness. We are nearly 1/5 of the way through the year already. Spooky. So thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoy these videos. If you don't subscribe to the channel, please do. I am so nearly at 4,500 subscribers. I kind of go up, down, and sit on that little point. So hit the big red button that says subscribe. And if you want to receive notifications as to when I post, then you can also hit the little bell button. Otherwise, I will see you again on a Monday for a video of some sort. I can't think what's going up on Monday now. Oh, I don't know if anything is. It might be the knitting and stitching show vlog. Yes, probably will be. Knitting and stitching show vlog will go up on Monday. And then I'm hoping on Wednesday next week, I will have a what I've been sewing video, because I have actually been quite busy behind the scenes making some bits and pieces for myself. So I will actually say goodbye now. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all again really soon.